My name is Haley Enterkin, and this is my argumentative speech on sex education. According to DoSomething.org, 750,000 girls ages 15 to 19 become pregnant each year, 80% of which are unintended pregnancies. Young people ages 15 to 19 contract 19 million STDs annually. These facts, to me, are reason enough to feel as if sex education courses should be allowed in schools. Today I'm going to talk to you about the pros and the cons of sex education. Sex education is not only about sex, it's about that along with everything in between and everything beyond that. It's even things that maybe their kids' parents might feel uncomfortable talking to their kids about. Today, with the percentage of teen pregnancies going up and the rate of teens contracting STDs skyrocketing, I feel that sex education in schools is a very important subject that should be covered. Sex education classes allows a gender-specific setting that will get kids involved, asking questions, and make them a little less embarrassed about what the questions that they may have, being that they are in front of a professional and not a parent will give them a better opportunity to be more open. These classes are important to emphasize the myths that come along with sex, such as you can't get pregnant the first time, which we all know is not true, that you can. Properly educating students about the anatomy of the body is also very important. According to DoSomething.org, teens are more responsive to comprehensive sex education. They learn better. 50% of people say that. It is better than the courses that only teach contraceptive only or the ones that teach abstinence only. The students should be taught every detail all the way from safe sex to no sex. Many people have their doubts about sex education, many of which I feel are not well thought out, but that's just my opinion. They feel that some of the students may be embarrassed, which I can understand, but they will be put in a gender-specific classroom and they will have things and people and teachers and stuff like that that they will be able to ask questions and not feel embarrassed, and they'll be a little more open to it. Some believe that sex education goes against moral and religious beliefs. I do not feel that this should be an issue because these kids are going to be taught everything in between. They would be taught no sex to abstinence to safe sex to contraceptive only and everything. They will be taught everything. So it's left open to interpretation and you take home what you want to take home from it. Sex education classes are sometimes seen to be maybe they think it won't be taken seriously because it would be considered an elective class. But this class, just like every elective class that I have ever taken in school, you get grades. You don't just sit in a classroom and do nothing. So the grades will allow for the kids to be a lot more active and they will receive the information better than they would just their parent telling them at home. It allows for a better setting. Some of the good things about sex education are they teach the basic sex policy. It would teach medically accurate information from contraceptive to contraception. It teaches sexual health information from that's cultural and age appropriate. It allows for the teachers to teach the kids about unwanted pregnancy, STDs, and HIV. Among many other things, it teaches a whole lot of other things in detail to the kids that they are going to want to know for the future. Teaching kids at a responsible age is very important so that they can protect themselves, whether the parent is ready to tell their child or not, or comfortable enough to tell their child. 90% of parents of junior high and high school students feel as if sex education should be a part of their curriculum in schooling. 100% of junior high and high school students' parents feel as if HIV and STD topics should be covered in schools. There should be no doubt about it. Today, I think it is very important for our community to teach the kids the importance of sex education and how to protect themselves. This is why I believe sex education is very important in schools today.